Okay, so let me start by telling you a story. So, a couple of years ago, I was at an academic event in Trinity, and myself and a friend were left sitting alone at a table with an old professor. So it was awkward. So my friend eventually said, "Oh, we should go because Kat has salsa training." And the professor replied, "Oh, you do salsa? Well, if it pays the bills." So I was mortified, and I couldn't have gotten out of there quicker. So in fact, dancing doesn't pay the bills, but it makes me so incredibly happy. So today I want to tell you about the importance of dancing to a more successful and happier life. So this is me as a kid. So I loved reading and studying, but nothing filled my heart more than dancing. I wanted to be a ballerina, but my mom told me that it wouldn't be possible because it would be too hard financially. So at the time I didn't understand why someone would choose a different career path because of money. It didn't make sense to me. All children have tremendous talents. They have extraordinary capacities, but more often than not, they're never fully developed. Dancing fosters the development of cognitive skills, so IQ, which is the ability to process thoughts, new information, and speech. But it also develops non-cognitive skills. So non-cognitive skills such as time management, ambition, the ability to judge yourself, openness, these are all developed by dance, or by dance training. So although the importance of these skills of cognitive and non-cognitive skills which are developed by dance training has been widely recognized for education and labor market success, we know very little about the importance of dance training for cognitive and non-cognitive skills. The more I danced, the more I realized that dancers need to be so competitive, so focused, and so motivated. The lack of job opportunities and the inherent costs of training and costumes, the high risk of injuries, they mean that many dancers never actually make it into the real world of dancing. So dancers become dancers because of their passion. Furthermore, the economics of dance is such that performance alone is not lucrative. So dancers become dancers because it makes them happy. Okay, so this is me on the right-hand side performing in a theater in Portugal. So this was my first solo, and this was a great achievement for me. So I did ballet until halfway through my master's, when I realized that I could not excel at both economics and dancing. So eventually I swapped ballet for modern dance, then jazz, and eventually salsa. But I keep on dancing and competing and performing. And I choreograph all my favorite songs mentally. So I couldn't give up dancing, it's in me. But economics became a big part of my life. So on the left-hand side, that's me at an economics conference with one of my favorite economists with whom I worked during my Fulbright, and the ex-European Commission for the DG competition. So let me motivate the importance of dance using some dance data from UK. So Dance UK is a dance company in the UK, and they've done a bit of research on dancers. So there are 200 dance companies in the UK. Okay, so this is a huge number. Besides that, they estimate the dance economy to employ around 30,000 people. So these are dancers, choreographers, teachers, technicians, and managers. Okay? But these numbers are actually likely to be underestimated because many individuals choose dancing as a hobby or as a second job. In fact, in the UK, dancing is the fastest type of art. It's the fastest growing type of art. And with over 13% of the UK population now attending dance performances. So Dirty Dancing the Musical was the fastest selling show ever in the West End, making £12 million in advance sales. And in 2008, despite the recession, West End musicals reached £480 million in revenue, up 3% from 2007, which was in itself a record year. Okay, so there's not a lot of data on dancers or dance activities out there. but Dance USA surveyed a sample of random individuals across different states in the US, and this is some of their findings. So what it is shown is that although there could be a lot of other effects and there's an issue of sample selection in the data, what these results seem to hint at is that dancers are more likely to participate in volunteer activities and community activities. So from the left to right, we have more professional dancers to people who have never danced socially or taken dance classes. In this graph, what it is shown is that dancers and social dancers are more likely to graduate from high school. So they are more likely to have better rates and a better rate of graduation. People who have taken dance classes are also more likely to own their own business. So whether it is done socially or professionally, dancing requires a lot of dedication. It provides dancers with the perfect set of tools to escape the culture of average. It teaches you that you need to fail hard and fail often to make the impossible the new possible. It teaches you partnership, because dancing with a partner or a set of partners or a dance team requires moving and dancing together and working together. So whoever leads, despite whoever leads, it's also a partnership. It teaches you adaptability, because dancers need to adapt physically, intellectually, and emotionally. And this is a very good skill in any business. Variation, innovation in moves or patterns allows you to select what works best, where, and when. So this is also a very important skill for anyone in a leadership position. Inquiry. Since choreographing is asking questions, dance training develops innovation skills. Finally, audience. Performing to an audience needs as much convincing and conviction as persuading anyone of a new or a different idea. So I want to show you this sentence written by Paul Hudson, who's a reporter for Daily Elite. So he wrote, "Success is about sacrifice, not finding happiness." So individuals set goals, and as soon as they reach their goals, they have a new goal. And the definition of success will keep on changing as you attain the new goal. So full happiness becomes unattainable. So no matter how happy you are with your success, once you have a new goal, your brain focuses on the competition, the stresses, and the workload required for the new goal. So I'd like to rephrase this sentence. So I've told you how dance training during a large period of one's life affects the development of cognitive skills, so IQ, and non-cognitive skills, such as self-discipline, ambition, mathematical reasoning, openness, and the ability to judge yourself. So for me, success is finding happiness. So if I were to leave you with one idea from this talk, it is that these skills that you acquire from dance training, everything else constant, they lead to a higher rate of success in jobs and a more successful life. Okay, thank you.
I'm going back through time at the